And so, Mario came to learn the stupendous ability of flipping in between dimensions. And there was no time to celebrate. I meant to say but. Mario still had the pure heart to find. The trail ahead was overrun with savage beasts. "Follow me," Bestovious said. And as she flew toward the mountain that loomed ahead, the pure heart was hidden somewhere on the other side. Its LP might take longer than I thought. Might be wrong though. I feel that the pure heart is beyond this mountain, but still far, far away. I'm gassy. Something tells me you'll need to put that new skill of yours to use. Now, I'm gonna show two ways to do this, and one way is useful. This is a new enemy right here. A Paratroopa. It's a Koopa Troopa, but it can fly. Its movement may vary slightly depending on the color of its shell. Its max HP and attack is not any different. Stomp it to remove its wings. A Koopa without wings is a very sad Koopa. There's also another enemy, but I don't think there was anything that changes. But the only difference is their shell is red and they don't fall off the edges. Now, nothing happens if you point at these things. But these are I don't even know what they're called, but really they're tile blocks that brings you on a flippy ride. And there's a switch here that you have to go in 3D for. This is a blue switch. Jump on it or hit it to see what happens. Now here's a funny thing. You could ride on that blue square, and I thought this was a speedrun tactic that you can actually jump up here, but it's not, when I figured out about the 3D thing. You could also ignore it and jump down here. No, it doesn't work. You gotta turn it. I thought it did. And I'm gonna show you the little bit of this part. This was just a coin. And the little bit of the thing that I was going to show you is this beginning part. If you press A, there are 4 question mark blocks. Keep on getting things flipped and you will find 8 blocks. Where otherwise in 2D, you would be finding 4 blocks. And if you flip back too late on the right, when you have already pressed the right side of that question mark block, you won't be able to get that question mark block again, but it's just 1 coin, so no big loss. Also, I have 96 coins, which is hilarious. Anyways, now for the next step. Press A here, and trust me on this. That's why I went backwards. It's a shortcut, so if you didn't want to press that switch, good thing you don't have to, because if you flip here, you'll find a door and a chest that has a card in it that is the Paratroopa card, that new enemy that you saw. And in this door is a shortcut to that segment that you saw before. And this is actually a pretty interesting thing. This may look like a regular brick block, that's what I said, but if you hit it, a ladder will pop out. The next enemy is sort of funny for the description, and I'll actually point at it here. Maybe not. I'm able to point at it now. A spiny trump that loves to roll down hills and over unlucky pedestrians. Ha ha ha! You can't beat it, you can only avoid it. Rolls down the hill fast, but I know Mario can find a way to avoid it. Talking to us in the fourth person. In the third person in the fourth wall break. Well, really, she's already done that. Another dimension, that's what the fourth wall is. The fourth dimension, if you may. A lucky cloud! Ah, that was unlucky. And I'm not gonna flip into 3D because sometimes these guys will be that small. I know it's funny, and I'm actually not going to be that guy that says shut up to the humor because I wanted to be funny. That's what I am, a hilarious person. Well, a slightly annoying one because of being super literal, but I'm also the guy that tries to be hilarious. Nothing, but that's Red, the guardian of the bridge into Yold Town. He's a red-loving patriot who keeps the town safe. I almost said who loves the town. The mayor trusts him. He has a brother named Green. He hopes they can get along one day. Also, I really love what his house looks like in 3D, even though he always goes in 2D. But I love this fireplace. I love it. I love just fireplaces. It's so freaking cool. Hey! Hey! You can see me! This is unbelievable! I've been freaking out here for days and finally someone sees me! A couple mornings ago I roll out of bed on the wrong side of the bed. And once I get my coffee, I realize I'm stuck in some freaky parallel dimension. I have been hollering and flailing for days, but nobody could hear me or even see me. Just when I was starting to think I'd be here forever, I see you. You just flipped in here out of thin air. I was thinking, if you could do that, maybe I could hitch a ride back with you. Just stand next to me and flip into 2D. Oh, hold on. Doesn't matter if you're on or off the bed, but you cannot be too far off. Whoa! We did it! I'm back to normal! Listen, you really bailed me out there. That 3D business was freaking me out. The name's Red. Nice to meet you. Say, any way I can repay you? Actually, there is one thing. There's a huge chasm outside that we need to cross. So, you want to cross the chasm, huh? Well, you found yourself the right guy. But hey, I've got to warn you. You know this place is called Impasse Pass, right? I'm only allowed to let a choice view across the bridge. It's in my job description. I mean, that's why they pay me to stand here. You sure you want to pass? Yeah, well, you did save me from being trapped in the parallel dimension and all. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Get the right answer, and I'll let you pass. Sound good? Here we go. What's the most manly color in the entire universe? Red or green? Both! What? Both? We can't have any wishy-washy types like you hanging around town. You kicked me out of the house, you're a Super Saiyan! Wait. I forgot to point at this sign. It's not important, but look at what it says. Something is written here. Try reading it. Not funny, but I just wanted to show it. I'm just too much of an informer. Oh well, hey, you're back. Fine. I'll ask you again. What's the most manly color in the universe? Green. Green? You're out of your mind. There's no way I can let a crazy like you pass. Nobody said this answer. Yes, somebody did. Never mind. I'm just show him. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't mind me. Also, this is pretty cool. You can slide down the slope. Oh, well, hey, you're back. Fine, I'll ask you again. Red. Yes, you are so right. I knew it. You and me, we say eye to eye in fashion. I'll throw the birds down. Hang on a sec. They never got along ever since they were born. They moved out and lived alone and they were happy ever since. Alright, you should be good to go. You take her easy. If you want to go further, just look up my brother. His house is on the other side of town up ahead. Ask him about it. You can talk to him again after this chapter and he says something different. And that's what I will be doing after I complete this chapter, is heading back to see what they say. I'll be doing that a lot, and it'll be annoying, but I'm doing it anyway. Save block that won't do. Now I get to point at these guys, and I didn't do this before. But this is How's shop. If you need something, buy it now. If I need something, buy it now. This is Joopy's house. It's an average Yold Town house. His laundry hangs outside. That's Chaz. He's a very self-assured young man. He's a friend of Red's, and they often play cards together. Chaz always wins. He might want to lose on purpose once in a while. Hey, stranger, where'd you blow in from? I'm going to sound weird if I'm wrong here, but are you the legendary hero? You are? Okay, I've got 3 pointers I'm supposed to pass on to you. Ready? 1. In trouble? Flip. 2. Is something suspicious? Flip. Something salty? Flip. And something suspicious. And there you go, now you know. Just flip on over. That's how you saved my buddy old Red. Oh, you already knew that? Oh, good. Now, this house it's actually no one's house. That's a vacant house. Looks like nobody lives there. Oh, whoops. This is Sipsy. She's known as the town gossip. I love the name. She's always the first to know about something juicy. Anything juicy that happens in town. I just heard this juicy rumor. Apparently, the hero knows a secret dimensional technique. Yeah, he uses it to flip to another dimension and find loads of interesting things. These blocks on my right might not look like much now, but if I were the hero, I might find some secret stuff behind them. And when you see coins, you can use the technique to, make more of them. If you see the hero, be sure to tell him to give it a try. Darn it! I was hoping I'd see more than just this card, and this is Watchet's house. Old man Watchet. He's a very wise and irritable mayor. Irritable mayor, she says. That's Babs, a young village girl who loves to shop. She's also very helpful. Who knows what the mayor would do without her. Very cute. Very sweet, too. That's Bozo. Or Bazo, if you want to say it like that. He's a local village boy who's full of energy. He's curious, and often finds himself in all sorts of strange mishaps. He's Watchet's grandson. Very cute. So maybe he'll be married too someday. And that someday is in the future where nobody will even know. And now going into one more house, and then I'll go to Houses shopping and discuss the importance. Oh wow. This is Joopy. He loves to read and has learned all about the tribes of ancients. Everyone seems to like him. Also, there are 3 outfits. Makes you wonder who all of those are. This guy is one of them. But the other one, I don't remember. Probably red or green. I don't know. Good day! That's How's. He's a hard-working, productive businessman. He works every day to think up new ways to make the shopper's experience better. The How's group shops. Which are all identically staffed. Just keep growing. It doesn't show much in 3D, but it shows these shelves, and I just thought that was an interesting thing. How's it? Oh yeah, good! I see you found my fine shop in Yold Town. First time here, eh? I ought to tell you, we offer shop points here for our regular customers. You earn shop points with every purchase. Limit is 1 point for every purchase. Earn enough and you win a free gift. Free stuff for free! That's good. Want to know just how many points you've saved up? Just ask me. Got that? Or do you want to hear my spiel again? I got it. Now this is interesting. If you get 5 points from this shop, you get a cake mix. A very rare item that is hard to even buy. And you need this item for later. And what's worse, you need more than one. So you need to figure out how to find that sort of thing. Okay, I thought I heard something. This is the only time you'll be able to buy a live stream for this much. 50 coins, because otherwise there are 100 coins. This is pretty much the only cheap shop in there as well, and you can find stuff that usually you cannot find. The Mighty Tonic you will not be able to find in this chapter until, well, you won't be able to find if you don't buy it until most likely chapter 5. The Curd Shell you can find anywhere, and Voltstrom, that's sort of rare. That's sort of like a chance item. You can buy it, or you can wait until an enemy drops it, or you can also open the chest to get it. Very funny for what happens if you cook it. And also, there's the Shell Shock and there's the Sleepy Sheep. Do not cook the Sleepy Sheep, because you'll see. And I'll buy it I'll buy 2 of them just to show you. And then I'm gonna store some items. Or maybe I won't. No. Appreciate the business. Goodbye. I wanna just double check on how many items I have. And he can hold 32 items. Not 40, and I wish that was the case, that he can hold that many. But I'm gonna let him hold on to these 3 things. Well, actually, 3 things, but it's not gonna be that. Need more goods. Another one. And then a shroom shake. Nope. Just wanted that to free up space. It's insane how much you can get in your inventory. Now for another thing, there was a card up there. And that card is Watch It. Nope, it's not. It's a card. It's an enemy. I thought it was for a moment. Not for a moment. I actually did think it was that. This is Watch It. A very funny guy. Probably my most favorite NPC character. That's Old Man Watch It. He's a crotchety mayor of Yold Town. He's a descendant of the tribe of ancients. He also talks to his beard and cane and stays current with the latest gadgets. He says to get off of his rug, but there is no rug here. It's just this. The table and the interesting CDs that he keeps. Can't even get on his shelf either.
I'm the owner around here, so watch it! What do you want? Get off my rug!
And actually, we were hoping to pass through town.
Nothing but desert past here. There's treasure, but you'll get granders. This right here is for Yold Town keeps the treasure from you. Watch it. You can't let it pass. See this little guy in my pocket. He's got something to tell you. You know what he says? Watch it. So give it up. Well, that was it. You're the hero. Dumplings. If you were, you'd have a pixel that's shaped like a hand. I might believe you're the hero if you have one, but you don't. See this beard here? It's got something to tell you. And what it says? Watch it! The hero is supposed to have a pixel that's shaped like a hand. You got nothing. If you had that pixel, I might believe you're the hero, but you don't. Watch it! Want to pass? Get off my rug and then get yourself a handy looking pixel. I'm like pizzle. Pizzle like a puzzle without a U.
Now you know where to go. But first off, there's a pipe here. Go inside and you'll be able to get rewarded heavily. But do not collect these in 2D like I did in Mistaken playthrough. And then my second playthrough I saw that if you flip it to 3D, you get 48 coins. Bop. Sort of worth it too, because I bought 2 sleepy sheeps. You can get a lot from the shop points, and I don't remember all of it, but I do remember the 50 points is actually super insane. And yes, you can end up buying 50 shop points worth of items, and it's insane if you do. I think 10 shop points is a shroom shake. I don't remember exactly for sure. My word, already? I can't believe it.